In this video, I will tell and show you the Turkish hotel, Hotel Caretta Beach. Its beach, sea, food. You will also hear what vacationers say about this hotel. Perhaps we will start with this. This is some kind of horror.
The first time I see a hotel with paid Wi-Fi.
By the way, it costs $11 for the entire stay.
There are so many people in the pool that everyone is standing and not swimming. You need to book a sun lounger at 5 a.m. because at 6 everything is already taken. Lunch is only at 1:30. Before you have time to arrive, everything is already being cleaned.
You can read such reviews about this hotel on the internet. There are also adequate ones.
The attitude towards Russians, Belarusians and other nationalities is good. We did not notice that there was any negative attitude. The hotel is very good. Yes, the hotel has such rules, and in my opinion, most hotels have such rules.
Well, let's take a closer look at this hotel. The hotel is located in the Konakli district of Alanya. The distance from the airport to the hotel is about 120 kilometers. A bus with tourists covers this distance in 2 hours. There is no time to get bored on the plane. First, drinks are handed out, then lunch. You can watch and admire the views from the window for an endless time. Having received your luggage, from Alanya Airport we head to the check-in desks, which are located right at the exit. You must present your vouchers at the desk. After that, you will be told the number of the bus that goes to the hotel. Make yourself comfortable in the bus seat. Now you have a couple of hours to look at the new landscapes outside the window, find out the cost of fuel and, if there is a guide on the bus, find out information on organizing your vacation. In front of your hotel there is a twin hotel, Caretta Relax Hotel. This is a hotel of about the same class, only it is located a little further from the sea. Vacationers from this hotel also went to our beach. There is security at the entrance to the hotel. At the reception, you will be met by responsive staff. If you are late for a meal, then there is a snack bar on the beach during the day, and at night they offer you a snack with soup in the cafeteria. So you will not go hungry. The opening hours and all important information are posted at the reception desk. In the morning, you can get a beach towel. You can change it a couple of times a week, but there is a recruiter for SPA procedures waiting for you there. It must be admitted that they are not intrusive, and after a few offers, they leave you alone. This is the entrance to the sister hotel, Caretta Relax Hotel. Let's get back to our hotel. The rooms are small. The electricity is turned on by the entrance card. They give you one per room. If you want to have several cards, you will have to pay extra. I think it's $10. By the way, if you forgot your card in the room, contact the reception. They will help you immediately. The room has air conditioning, a TV, an electric kettle, a refrigerator, a telephone, a good bed, on which bizarre figures made of towels often appeared. The room is cleaned well. No woodlice or other living creatures were found. In the evening, you can drink tea or coffee on the balcony. The mini fridge works weekly, but it works and cools. Every day, 1.5 liters of drinking water are left in the room. There are a lot of drinks in the bars and the canteen, both soft and alcoholic. This is beer, wine, gin, crayfish. If you are interested, turn on the first channel of the TV. They will tell you general information, including about free drinks. The soundproofing of the room is good. There are several chairs with a table on the balcony, a hanger for drying towels. And most importantly, the balcony offers an amazing view of the city, mountains and sea. Competitions and entertainment are regularly held on the hotel grounds.
What's your name?
Jane, and where are you from? Germany! Okay! Ready, steady, and we go!
If you didn't touch, something happened, but you touch, its line is gone.
There is a closet in the room. There is a safe, which can be used for $2 per day. The bathroom is standard. There is a hairdryer, a telephone. Soap and shampoo are poured into dispensers. There is such a nuance. The ceiling in the toilet is combined with the corridor and the toilet in the next room. Therefore, there is increased audibility. If you close the doors to the toilet, the problem of increased noise disappears. After some time, I noticed that the air conditioner cooling unit goes out onto the neighboring balcony. Therefore, you will hear the noise from the neighboring air conditioner with the balcony door open. There are water heating systems on the roof of the hotel. The hotel is always supplied with hot water. In the courtyard of the hotel, there is a magnificent swimming pool with cool slides for both adults and children. In the morning, all the sun loungers by the pool are occupied, so in order to take a place, you really need to get up early.
Momento. Ready, steady, and momento. Spaghetti. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go, 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 go!
Turkey offers a wide range of excursions. You can use local agencies, or you can take an excursion from your guide. The guide, accordingly, will charge a higher price. When you first meet a guide, he will insistently, sometimes rudely, offer you to buy tours from him and will get very upset when you refuse. But I think that no one has the right to force you to overpay for excursions with the money you earned. One of the services is a free trip to the city to the store. They promise you huge discounts, but in fact they take you to expensive stores and hold you there almost as hostages. Travel agents, to put it mildly, are disingenuous and take advantage of the helplessness of tourists. So you can safely refuse such offers. In this situation, the guide is not for you but against you. In order to leave early, people catch rides and taxis, but this is not so easy to do and you have to wait for your bus. The store staff is unfriendly to customers. People with a child wanted to leave a little earlier, but they were not allowed to do so. For those who like to go shopping, I will tell you a little further about a good shopping center. The hotel beach is sandy and pebbly. The sand gets very hot during the day, so it is necessary to protect your feet. The sea is deep, almost immediately, but a little further from the shore there is a flat stone bottom, and it becomes shallower. There is a lot of space on the beach, and there are always free sun loungers. Particular joy is provided by the waves near the shore, in which it is very pleasant to splash. Lovers of a calm sea and parents with very small children swim in the bay of the neighboring beach. The water there is always calm, but they do not allow you to go onto the pier. There is a designated area on the beach for turtles to lay eggs, but it is unclear whether there are eggs there or not. The neighboring beach is called Serenity Resort. It has 5 stars and costs about 50% more than ours. For those who love shopping, instead of a forced trip to the city, I recommend an evening walk to the shopping center. The road will take from 15 to 20 minutes. You will need to cross the road on a pedestrian bridge, go through an amusement park, and you will find yourself in the Time Center shopping center. Walking a little further, you will find yourself on the central alley. Here you can admire the local flavor, sit in the shade, or stroll through the local benches. In the evening, the Time Center shopping center is very crowded. There are many young people and visitors, and there is a McDonald's nearby. There is a metal detector at the entrance. Inside, there are many shops with a variety of goods at affordable prices. There are many good excursions. This time, we chose a boat excursion and driving. I must say that this is a great vacation. There are animated ships for all occasions in the port. The excursion starts in the evening and ends after sunset. The route lies along the coast and is accompanied by various shows.
Okay, gel bakalım. Excuse me, where's Guidebot? Look at me. Big applause for Jumping Man! Wow, Tarzan. Tarzan, I can hear you. Again, show me. Wow, crazy.
There is also entertainment for little travelers. Meanwhile, there is an opportunity to admire a beautiful sunset. When it gets completely dark, a foam disco begins. Upon arrival at the port, you will be greeted by unforgettable illumination of hundreds of ships. If anyone has any good excursions in mind, please share them in the comments. Let's walk a little around the hotel grounds. In addition to the pool with sun lounges, there are cozy places to relax in gazebos, tents, and in the shade under the trees. You can play tennis or drink beer at the beach bar. On both sides, there are our sun lounges with a comfortable shading canopy. Listen to the sound of the sea. It is simply an unforgettable feeling. During the day, you can slide down the slides or play volleyball in the pool. For those who watch their figure, there is a good gym for a hotel. There are a lot of equipment. Unfortunately, some of them were out of order. As I already said, there are tennis tables, as well as darts and billiards. The billiard table is paid and costs $3 per hour. After 9 p.m., billiards are not available for rent. The hotel is good in its own way in the evening. Various lighting, friendly staff, drinks in the bar make the atmosphere very cozy and pleasant. I would like to tell you about one more excursion. This is Canyon Tazi Rafting Sun Global. It cost us €55 per adult and 30 per child. If you have something to compare the price with, right. The boat excursion cost €30 per person and is called Gulbahar Yacht Tour. It starts at 17:30 and they bring you to the hotel just in time for dinner. The journey to the canyon begins with a small, or rather a big shock. If you think this is an exhibit, you are mistaken. This thing drives. I don't know about other cars, but we got one. We were driven through the most beautiful places. It was scary, but very beautiful and interesting. The canyon amazes with its grandeur. Everyone returned to the base tired and happy. A full, complete lunch awaits here. And here, most importantly, we were given an oar, dressed in life jackets and sent to the mountain river. Be prepared for the fact that the water there is simply icy. The first feeling of absurdity from the vests and helmets is forgotten at the sight of the mountain river. Ten people fit into a rubber boat, and together with an escort, we go down the river. The sight and sensations are simply fabulous. And finally, a descent on a cable car. After such a vacation, the appetite is simply brutal. The restaurant in the hotel is very spacious, bright. The original lighting is always on. The food is very good and varied. It is greens, salads, fruits and sweets, lots of pastries. A large selection of meat dishes. Everything is fresh and warm. It is good that they often served fish. In previous hotels, the fish was very bad. Either there was none, or it was poorly cooked. There was always enough food for everyone. There was no rush. However, in the evening, the restaurant is more busy. You need to come either at opening or 30 to 45 minutes after it opens, so that the especially hungry have already eaten. The restaurant has powerful air conditioners, so the hall is cool. The staff is helpful and always kept the tables clean. In addition to the lighting, an original solution was to leave a palm tree growing to the ceiling inside the room. With the onset of darkness, an extensive entertainment program is offered. To the delight of children and adults, the organizers sometimes arrange a foam disco on the beach. Enjoy your holiday. Subscribe to the channel.